If someone asks me to write a piece, the less friction there is, the more valued I feel in the relationship. And it makes me want to write a better piece if I know the other party is interested in working with me.
I mean, I can kind of sense now when it's just like they want a piece just to have a piece, or they really want to work with me. Like, just in an email, I can kind of feel it.
Really?
Yeah, because people change their tones when they want to work with you and just like have something and they're interested in your music. Like, I know it now, because sometimes people ask you for commission, but they just want to have, for me, in my case, it's like a black woman composer on the program. I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I really want to work with.
How can you tell? I mean, because for me, at least,
Yeah.
it's not as obvious to me because, I'm like I'm Arab American, but I'm very light skinned, and, I don't really like flaunt that this or that and whatever, I don't really feel that, to be quite honest with you. But like for you, how can you tell? How can you tell the difference?
It has to do with like people being like, there is a specific style we're looking at, because I'm very versatile, I think, in my music. So there are pieces that are more accessible in hearing. I don't really know what that means, but like they're maybe a bit less experimental in my repertoire compared to other pieces. So it'd be like, we want a piece that's like going that direction. And I'm just like, you shouldn't ask me for like stylistic preference. If you want to like commission me, you should trust me that I'm going to be doing something interesting regardless of like which direction I want to go. Also, if you say like, I want to have like a female composer, I'm just like, don't.
So, they would say that in the email? Is this in an email, or is this like, like
it's usually an
Zoom
email, right?
Yeah,
like I never like had a phone call or anything like that. But like if you say like, I would love to commission a female composer, I'm just like, okay, like you start a bit weirdly in your like priorities. I get it's important to like commission women composers. Like I don't have a problem with it. It's just like it feels sometimes it's like the only reason why you want to like look at a commission with my music. And usually those instrumentation are like weird instrumentation. They're like 5 minutes. And I'm just like not getting paid also, so I'm not doing those anyway. But you can kind of see in the tone of the emails what people actually want to have. And sometimes, I even if I know it, I'm just like, I still want to do a piece for this ensemble or whatever. And I don't, at least they're coming through me to a different channel than if like they didn't even look at my music because they weren't interested in like programming a woman composer. Maybe it's gonna change. I would hope people
to be honest,
just commission.
I didn't think it was that blatant, and that's just my ignorance.
Well, that's my
also.
experience. Maybe some people it's totally different, but I did receive some, asking that was just like I can, see that it's not honest, really.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I haven't had a situation where somebody asked me blatantly, we need to feel like it's a Middle Eastern inspired piece or whatnot. They never asked me. I mean, I would just do it. That's the other
whether
thing.
they wanted or
I would
not.
just do it, because that's just what I'm interested in. But so maybe I kind of didn't have to say anything, But at the same time, I do sometimes feel like they want it a little bit more accessible, whatever that means, within that language, which I cannot do because to me it starts getting into this gimmicky land.